Next up, the swinging 60s.
The 60s will always be remembered for hippies, flower power and experimental music. Much of this subculture arrived in Australia. Locally, Ford released their first Falcon with the slogan,
Australian with a world of difference.
In motor racing, the Armstrong 500 moved from Phillip Island to Bathurst. It later became the Hardy Ferodo 500, but most Aussies just called it the Great Race. In '64, the Beatles completed their first and only Australian tour. Soon after, Australia deployed troops to Vietnam, did away with the pound, welcomed in the Aussie dollar, and helped broadcast the single most important moment in human history.
The 60s was one small step for man, one giant leap for Pedders.
While sales continued out of Malvern, Pedders opened their first factory in Wren Road, Moorabbin. Soon after, production on their very own brand of shock absorbers was underway. In 1966, Roy's son Ron joined the business as a fitter and turner. By the end of the decade, shock absorber sales had reached 10 times that of the 1950s.
But there was one particular milestone that changed the business forever.
In 1967, the very first reconditioned shock was painted red. The simple reason? It made it easier to recognise the serial identification numbers. A basic piece of ingenuity that is synonymous with the brand today.